Where we left off last time was renaming these consensus sequences into something that we can use for sharing with different data repositories. And so today what I'm going to talk about on this video is how to prep a metadata file so that you can screen pass-fail, say on QC with your specimens, and then concatenate together only those specimens that have passed your QC. Okay. Last time we did create a metadata file, and this was with some sample names and some coverage values. And say, part of the criteria for us to submit to a specific repository is that we have to have, let's say for sake of an argument here, we have to have 98% coverage or better in our sequence. Okay. Now, I'm going to show some manipulations in Excel here, and I don't have an easier way of doing this, a little manual work here. Hopefully in the future I can update this video and show some better practices here. But for now, I'm just going to show you the way that I would do it with the tools that I have now. So I'm going to make a little bit of room here where I'm going to insert in a couple of files because I want to modify the identifier here and make it very similar to what we used on our last renaming. And here what we want to do is, let's actually just get rid of the headers for now for convenience, delete, and here we're going to want to split tabs to columns. Let's say we're going to split it based on the underscore, so we'll say other underscore finish, cancel too many lines. Let's do this again. Let's insert, and then we'll do this text columns. Yes. Okay. For a minute before I thought I was going to run into our other values that we didn't want to lose. So let's delete those. We still have those there. And then what we had at the end is we had an underscore 2020. And in the beginning, we had a USA underscore, say Colorado lab. And then I think, let's double check that. That's what we had. Okay, USA underscore Colorado lab SRR. Perfect. Okay. And then what we could say, this equals concatenate. And we'll say this, and this, and this. Return. So we've recreated that identifier. Oops. Need to copy and paste these down as well. There's our new identifiers. What I want to do is then take these. Oops. We're going to paste special values. We're going to clean up everything here. Insert a row. We're going to call this sample ID. We're going to call this coverage. And we're going to call this pass. And we're going to go down, and you could make a formula for this. We have a small number of specimens, so I'm just going to say yes, no, 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 yes, 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 no, yes, yes. Okay, so we've made what we have here is we have our sample ID, we have our coverage, and we have whether it's passed or not. We can now save this again, and then what I like to do is I like to save it as a CSV file so I don't get any funky Excel stuff carrying over. So let's save that as comma delimited, save. Okay, we can close out of this now. We look back over here, we have the metadata.csv, and there we go. There's the metadata, the sample ID, the coverage, and whether it passes. So At this point, we have a metadata. We've renamed our specimens so they match what they are for the sequence names in CLC. We have our pass fail values in there, and now we're ready to go on and concatenate a file. And that will be the next video. Thanks a lot.